Hey guys, I'm Julia Piquet and we're here at Bayfront Park to go check out the Miami F1 Festival. Miami is the 5th international city to host an F1 festival. The initiative, part of Formula One's ambition to attract new followers and to engage more with the sport's current fans. Food, music, car displays, and giveaways. A day packed with action and entertainment as fans got to enjoy the festivities and the stunning Miami water backdrop.
I'm really excited to see the wheelies, the burnouts. It's going to be fun.
Do you watch much Formula One at all?
Yeah, sometimes when my dad puts it on.
What do you think about Miami hosting a Grand Prix?
I would love that.
How successful do you think it would be?
Absolutely. I think it would be very successful because Miami has a lot of potential, to make money, and we've seen that with ultra festivals, and I'm sure it would bring a lot of money in.
While we made our way around the paddock area, we got to talk to a couple of the guests attending the festival, including Race of Champions president Frederick Johnson.
There's a Renault F1 and a Red Bull F1, and one of the McLaren, they're really cool sports cars that they're doing, and also some two-seater rides. But Emerson in the old McLaren is really the highlight of the day, I think.
One person we got to meet who drove a very special car as part of the day's live car demonstrations was none other than the 2017 Indy 500 winner himself. All right, guys, we're here with Takuma Sato at the Miami F1 Festival. Takuma, a pleasure to meet you. Tell us more about the event and what you look forward to seeing today.
Oh, this is an incredible event. I know Formula One trying to getting a Grand Prix and event in every single country, but this is where people really enjoy the things. I mean, unfortunately, it's the same weekend, for the actual race day. But I think it's in Miami. It's a great place, and look at every single car, such incredible. And this is what I drive today, and it's a 50 years old, John 30th Grand Prix car back in 1968. So this is an incredible opportunity.
So you're going to be doing a display performance with this car down Biscayne Boulevard?
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of the mega experience, not only for me, but all the fans enjoying every stage of the cars. There's incredible exhaust note, and I'm sure this is completely, blowing out of the mind everybody, because this is insane. I mean, current Formula One car is very fast in terms of speed, but this is old days and classic. It's just a sound. It's just a passion. You were a Formula One driver, you're currently an IndyCar driver, you're so used to adrenaline, but tell us a bit about the experience of driving a 1968 Formula One car down Biscayne Boulevard here in the heart of Miami. Isn't that just crazy? It is crazy. It's just beyond your imagination, especially back in days, 1968, there's no seatbelt, right? The engine's a 3-liter V12, which is absolutely beautiful. Just a masterpiece of the engine. But then the fuel cell is just, in here. And then in terms of safety, completely different from the current situation. But, obviously this is a masterpiece of the race car, and I'm really proud to be able to driving like this, and especially in Miami. This is like a crazy event.
Well, guys, it's almost 2:30, which means that we're almost ready for one of the main attractions of the day. Fans over there lining the street will soon be able to experience the burning rubber from Formula One in person, as Renault are shortly going to send their car out to the track for a run down Biscayne Boulevard. It's going to be exciting. It was the moment fans gathered were waiting for. The roar of the V8 engines, the acceleration, and of course, a couple of donuts along the way. Well, guys, we're here on Biscayne Boulevard. We managed to score some sweet tickets. So we're here in a privileged area. We've had 3 Formula One cars come by so far. We've had the Red Bull come through. We've had a 2-seater F1 car come through. And just recently, we had Jack Aitken come through in his Renault. But I think he had a bit of an issue because we saw the mechanics run to the end of the lane. So maybe we'll see him back in a few. In the meantime, motorsport giant Aston Martin Red Bull Racing sent out their RB7 to keep the crowds entertained, electrifying downtown Miami and delighting fans gathered around as it sped up and down Biscayne, leaving trails of smoke where it went.
You don't hear this normally, so when you do, it just kind of like it makes a vibration all over your body. It's passion. It's racing. Everybody who loves racing knows that the sound of the car is really what makes your heart pump.
Beautiful, amazing, best thing ever, the best show ever.
So Jack, just a day in the life, driving a Formula One car in Miami, doing some donuts. How fun was that?
Yeah, awesome. It's always a pleasure to drive this car. It's so much fun, and there was a massive crowd, good weather. It was just a good day out.
Yeah, the weather never disappoints. Do you come to Miami often?
No, this is my first time, but I'm loving it so far. I went to South Beach yesterday, like everyone does, I suppose, and yeah, it's just unbelievable. People are so friendly.
Do you think Miami could pull off a Grand Prix here in the future?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously they had the Grand Prix years ago, and that was a real success, and talking to some of the people around, they want to see it back, so I think it could be a big success.
So when can we see you next in a Formula One car?
I don't know, that's up to these guys. I just wait for the call, you know, so fingers crossed, but yeah, not sure.
Also taking part in Saturday's live car run down Biscayne was Formula One legend Emerson Fittipaldi, who drove his iconic championship-winning McLaren M23, as well as the Senna McLaren supercar. Guys, we're here with Emerson Fittipaldi. Emerson, Miami is a city that's very familiar to you. How does it feel to be here at the F1 Festival and possibly see a Formula One Grand Prix here in Miami in 2020?
No, first thing, Julia, it's a pleasure to talk to you and all the Piquet family.
Hi, Dad.
You know, it's great to have an interview with you. I think for Miami, this will be a fantastic event. In Miami, Biscayne Boulevard, I think Miami Grand Prix will be the Monaco of Americas, because they go over the port bridge, going to the port, coming back. Imagine TV how it's going to be. And Miami is a very international town. I mean, people from all over the world. We are very enthusiastic to have the Miami Grand Prix. It will be fantastic.
And there's been a big push of Formula One here in the United States lately. Do you think that Formula One can reach a fan base here in the United States?
I think Liberty Media is doing incredible marketing program to make the large public in America to know about Formula One. And they want to have 3 Grand Prix if possible. Well, now, listen to this, it's fantastic. It's like a music.
If only they could hear the V10 era.
It's beautiful, beautiful. And soon I'm driving my McLaren that I won the 2nd World Championship, is here. It's a V8 engine, and it's fun. I mean, what an atmosphere today. Everybody enjoying, big public. I'm sure it'll be very successful.
And how does it feel to drive this car down Biscayne Boulevard in the heart of Miami? Everybody watching, that must be one of the most incredible experiences.
Very emotional to me to drive the Formula One in Miami. I never expect, with a large public. And the car, when I go back to this car, all my memories, you know, all the stress, all the good time, all the very adrenaline time I had inside the car. Even the smell is the same inside the cockpit. Well, guys, that's the wrap of today's Miami F1 Festival. We hope you enjoyed touring the event with us. We got to speak to a lot of cool people, and we hope you enjoyed the episode. That's it for today's Motorsport Report. We'll see you next time.